Hello guys, welcome to render.camp. My name is Daniel. I hope you hear me well. Write me something to the chat to tell me that everything cool with our connection. Maybe some pluses, maybe something like that. And we will start today. We will work with this kind of scene. This is not exactly scene we will work with. I will show it to you a little bit later. We don't show with which scene we will work before in advertising, because this is one of your scenes. One of our subscribers sent us their scene and we decided to work with them. And to be honest, that was a few weeks ago and that was really interesting to work with, but we have planned already some scenes, but we still had yeah, I see your pluses. Thank you. Absolutely terrible situation. All our notification system was broken. We have had no possibility to send anyone notification today. So that's why not so big, not so much of you here. But anyway, I'll try to do my best to show you this topic because that's really interesting topic. So this is one of my references, and this is a regional scene. This guy sent us model with shaders, with HDRI lighting, something like that. But when I've got this scene, that first idea was that's so easy to make it really beautiful, really nice, really amazing. Why? Because this is not just simple box in the middle of the frame. This is something interesting. This is Chinese garden, something with history, something about history, something about culture, something about a little bit deeper, much deeper than usual story about visualization. But all things, all tools of composition absolutely doesn't help to this picture looks good. We don't have composition in our usual understanding. We don't have light and shadow composition. Yes, we have light and shadow, but we don't have light and shadow composition. We don't have here any color composition, but colors here match each other. So it looks like everything cool, but in fact, here we have mass of objects, mass of lighting, mass of color, and mass of everything together. I don't know why. And so I think the answer is this guy, this person who made this picture, have no any idea about, when you start work with any project, you should dive a little bit deeper in the story, in the history, in the not history of the country, of the architecture, of something like that. No, in history of what's going on here. It can be story of two people. It can be story of rain. It can be story of I don't know, of party which ends a few minutes ago. It can be everything you want, but it should be story, because here is absolutely empty picture. Here is just some number of elements in the frame. Nothing happens here. Here on the right side, this picture I generated by Midjourney in yesterday evening, so that was something fast. And I would like to share with you other references I found about the same story, about the same culture, about something like this. I am not the biggest fan of Chinese history. Unfortunately, I almost know nothing about Chinese, just usual cliche, yeah, like usual cliche of usual people from Europe. Okay, like me, yeah, I'm absolutely stupid about this, but I want to dive deeper, of course. And that's why I started watch some movies, watch some pictures, watch some YouTube channels about China, about Chinese historical places. And of course, my main goal was to find how it can look in the evening exactly. Because in the day, that's a lot of greenery, a lot of open spaces, a lot of reflection. That's important part, because usually we can try to find some elements, but I found that reflection in most of Chinese nights, that's really big and important and powerful tool. And when I started work with this scene, I understand that I should use really high level of reflection to get the same effect. And when I started test this picture, reflection give me some feedback. That's really cool. So this is our general picture. Always all my workshops, I started when I work with not my scenes, with your scenes, I start with cleaning of the scene. But this scene was so terrible. I can show it to you. I decided a few minutes ago to show it to you. This is original scene. Unfortunately, I can't start render because render starts pretty long time. But as you can see, here we have 1 million of light sources, absolute huge amount of scatters. For example, here we have Corona scatter and Forest Puck together. I don't know why. I think because the person who made this scene used some imported models which with ready scattered elements, maybe grass, maybe rocks, maybe something like that, and they decide to not rebuild them. Yeah. As you can see here, we have a lot of additional light sources, and I think this is the reason why the scene looks so, I can say empty, yeah, like lifeless. No any life here, no any emotion, no any real power of history, no any real power of modern flat. This is just something. So I already cleaned this scene and I would like to show you how exactly. I will not do that. I already cleaned this scene and I prepare cleared scene. Because why? Because it takes 1 hour. And that was just 3 movements. Yeah, just 3 things to do. First of all, I import this scene into clear scene through the import merge, like that. I push the button in the beginning. Yeah, import merge. I will show you this video that will be fast. 1 minute, I think I'll show you. Yeah, so I push button open and then I started wait. I waited something like half an hour, no, 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes. So just 15 minutes to load in objects. I don't want to show it to you. Yeah, so then I word what. No, in the somewhere in the middle, I should choose which elements I will upload. So of course I choose geometry, shapes, and groups. So without cameras, without lighting, without helpers, without something like that. Yeah. So that was 2 minutes 15 seconds. Then I waited something like 15 minutes. Everything uploaded, and then I turn on my prune scene, as I remember. Yeah, my prune scene. So I open my prune scene, select all, check all, and start. And then I started wait for some long time, something like till 40 minutes. Yeah. Then I started save this scene. and that takes some additional time too. And then I place camera into the same position and remove object in front of the camera. So that's all of these things takes 1 hour. And of course I don't want to show it because that's not something interesting. So I will close this video, I will close this picture because you know, if I will open it and if I'll leave it open, I will try to repeat it absolutely automatically. Of course, I don't want this. That's why I try to hold some nice looking picture which will clear my mind, something like that, you know? Like I will look at this picture to the nice picture. It should be not just functional picture, yeah, like this is the same object like I need. No, it should be exactly emotional. You should like this emotion because you will automatically rebuild it if that will be opened on, for example, on your right screen, yeah. So I'll put this picture on the right side, on the right screen, on the left corner, so I'll always see this picture, and I'll try to become closer to this picture, to this emotion, to something like that. Okay, so this picture is still open, so I will not wait this moment. I already cleared this scene. So this is absolutely clear scene without any settings. I can go to render settings and I can change render to any other render, never mind, just to reset my settings, and I'll go back to Corona. That's how I will reset all settings we have about exactly render system. So here everything clear, so no any lighting, nothing like that. Okay, so from that moment I'll start build composition. Guys, please try to listen me. Yes, I don't show you settings. Please check my way of thoughts, how exactly I'm thinking, what exactly I'm doing, which result I get. Don't try to remember numbers I use because I don't know which numbers I will use. Literally, I will invent settings every time. Why? Because I see the result and I should become closer and closer and closer to this result. So the story exactly about result, not about settings. Please, I absolutely hate these technical geeks, yeah, which explain some beautiful pictures through the numbers. We are REDESIGN not about this. REDESIGN about beautiful picture, how to get emotion, how to get story in the picture. Okay, so I'll start with gray material. As you can see, I already put there some shader, but I'll make new one. I'll delete it. Corona legacy physical. That was physical. I know most of you use legacy, so that's why I'll use legacy too. But that's not important because one more time, we are not about settings. Gray material you can get in physical, with legacy, with V-Ray material if you want. That's absolutely not important in a basic material too. So I'll put it to MTL override. That's not the rule. I can apply it to all shaders. I can apply it here. That's one more time. That's absolutely not important. Okay, so first of all, you should notice that this is 3ds Max 2024, and that's mean here we have absolutely updated color system. So one more time, don't try to follow my numbers. That's not about numbers, yeah? Follow my color, yeah? So that's pretty dark. So I want to get exactly dark effect. So I'll use exactly dark shader, but maybe like 110, something like that. Okay, then I told you about reflection. So I'll get some pretty high level of reflection, something like that. I think like that. That's pretty high. Yeah. So, and I'll put it here to the instance. Okay. So, I think a little bit later I will accept glass from the windows, because it should be exactly glass. Why not? Why later? I can do it right now. And I can modify a little bit my workflow, my viewport. I'll make something like that. That should be corona. That should be top. That should be perspective. I'll hold my camera. I freeze my camera, yeah. Link info. So I'll have no possibility to move it, because last time I accidentally moved it. So perspective and render, I'll run render from this window only, and I can, to be honest, I can make it smaller, because I'll work in this window, and that will be my just plan. Yeah, I can turn off grid. I don't need it. What else? I can go there and check and change my, yeah, to make it more visible, more comfortable to work like that. So then I'll select my windows. I'll convert it to editable poly, because here is a lot of issues with geometry. I'll show it to you a little bit later. Yeah, and if you will attach all objects, your viewports will work much faster. That's usual thing than in groups or detached. Okay, so I'll detach just glass. Yeah, so that should be. Am I need triple glass? To be honest, I'm not sure. Double glass, I know for what I should have it, but triple glass, that's a little bit too much, I think. Yeah. I'll save my render time thanks to that. Let's make it smaller. Material corona layer red. Oh, not layer red. Legacy corona. Legacy. Never mind, let's make it black. Reflection, refraction, and okay, let it be like that. So I'll apply it. Okay, so that's only glass in scene. Maybe not only, but the most important glass, because we will see this interior part, and that's pretty cool. I think we can start rendering a little bit. Yeah. So let's go to the scene, and I'll use HDRI map. I'll show you which one. HDRI sky. I'll use HDRI from that website. 225. And you know, we've got agreement with the owners of this website. From next course, we'll give some access, special access for our students to this website to choose some HDRIs for educational purposes. And that's not only one agreement we've got some agreements with websites, with models. So guys who join next course will get this access too. So that's cool benefit. So we will use exactly this website, this HDRI map. As you can see, that's pretty light. But you know this secret weapon called exposure. Yeah, of course I'm joking. We will use exposure, and we'll get much darker blue sky, which we need for our frame. So let's go there. Oh, this is our scene. I already open it. Yeah. As you can see, here's a lot of lights. So as I told you, that's a little bit too complicated something. So I'll close it. I will not use it. Of course, I'll continue work with my scene. So let's go to single map. Here I'll put some Chrono bitmap. Let's go to, I hope I have fast. No. Okay, let's go to the direct folder, HDRI skies. That should be 2025. This one, that's pretty heavy, so we should wait maybe 1 minute, maybe 30 seconds, I don't know, but not too long. Yeah, that's my coffee. This pretty hot day in both senses. So I drink coffee. That's why I drink coffee. Okay, so I'll put it here. And I think I'll add here some maps, Corona, color correction, exactly Corona. I know usually I use exactly general color correction, but for HDRI changing, I'll use saturation, I think, because I need exactly highly saturated background. So that's not usual stuff, as you can see. Usually I use directly visible and single map separately, but right now I decide to work like that. Okay, so let's try to start rendering. Guys, how often do you implement people either get out or 3D on renders? Will you ever do a workshop on how successfully implement people? Oh, to be honest, there is a lot of ways to implement people. I can tell you about 4 of them. First, that's 3D people, 3D models, adding 3D, that's first 3D models, adding second point, that's adding flat people, flat cutouts of people in 3D with opacity map. Third point, that's merging in post-production in Photoshop, and fourth point, that's AI, and unlimited number of combination of these methods. Okay, I'll check a little bit higher level of exposure, and either if I'll work with just this picture, I'll get pretty cool result, but that's evening, and I want to have unfortunately I want to have exactly night. So even if I will start work with this type of lighting, I can get really cool result, but I need night, so I should make it darker. I just want to find the position of lighting, and more than lighting, I want to find position of background. So I'm not sure I'll use ACES, because ACES compress my picture too much. I've got two compressed highlights. Of course, I can make it a little bit lower, but to be honest, instead of this, better, in my opinion. That's a tool. So I can just make it darker, and that's all, and I'll get bigger possibility to work with a different different type of contrast, I think. So let's what exactly I want to do. Oh, of course, I want to add a little bit of saturation, maybe not so much, maybe like that. Yes, why not? Maybe hue, but later. Okay, so then I'll rotate it a little bit for 30 degrees, like 30, 60. 90. That's already better, yeah, because in this case I've got like shape of my geometry, and that's really interesting for me. No, that's too much, but why not? Looks pretty cool. Yeah, but I don't need so strong orange color. I need exactly blue background because I have it in the reference. So reference is always answer for the question. Yeah, and right now we start getting something more. What's the difference between 0 and not so big, to be honest. Okay, 300, not bad, but the same like it was 250. No, I want to get cold light. So I'll go back to 0 level because I'm not sure about it. Okay, one more time. 30, 60. No, that was a pretty cool looking. Yeah, this one. So maybe I'll stay with this. Yeah. Yeah, that's country of rising sun, so why not? Pretty cool looking. I absolutely happy with this result, but in my opinion right now it looks like exactly dark gray, but I want to have much, okay, maybe not much, but darker black. Yeah, my computer freeze a little bit. I should check. Oh, another scene closed. I should be careful with this because this is a pretty heavy scene and I can get troubles. Yeah, that's a little bit too dark, but to be honest, I shouldn't be afraid of absolutely dark places because that's natural for this kind of geometry. I'll make it a little bit lighter. This is without ACS, yeah? Glass not, oh yeah, I should exclude. Yeah, thank you for that. I'll exclude it a little bit later in a few seconds. Maybe in a few minutes. Okay. I think I still got, yeah, preserve, whereas displacement material, lights and glass, yeah. Corona somehow, no, that's glass. Okay. So let's add here some auto backup in progress. So I will not cancel this process because that, in my opinion, it can save my life sometimes. Someday, that's true. And as guys, tell me please, how many times you was in my workshops here on our YouTube channel? Just that's really just interesting to know how many new people there. That's really interesting. Okay, so I think I want to get more blue lighting and reflections. So I will add here some rectangle like that. Mostly all. Welcome. Thank you. That's great pleasure. Thank you. I'm absolutely happy to be helpful for you guys. Really, that's great honor. Thank Thank you. Okay, so I'll make directionality because I don't want to have so bright piece of geometry here, and I want get like put lighting a little bit deeper into the my scene. Maybe with target, but when I'll move my target, yeah, proportion will change. So I should change proportion like that. Okay, I'll turn off directly visibility because I don't need it. Of course, so strong intensity. I don't need so strong intensity, yeah. I'm not sure I need the lighting there. I'll work with just lighting. Almost every workshop. This is my first welcome. I hope you will like our workshops and you will become our family, because render.camp, that's really cool place. And I think I'll rotate it a little bit because I don't need to have shadows here. Yeah, we talk about light and shadow. Yeah, light and shade. Yeah, so we should build composition. That means something well looking together. Yeah, so we should build composition of light and shadow. So we should get, and I'm not happy with the background. I think it should be solid, maybe. So I'll put there some fans. Okay, where's my target? Because right now I have the lightest point here, and I want to get it somewhere in the gazebo. And to exclude this reflection, one more time, I trying to paint with light sources. Yeah, so I try draw with, but right now here is absolutely black, and I'm not happy with that. And I'm not happy with this reflection. That's another true. So maybe I'll make it a little bit more narrow like that. Okay, and maybe I will limit my, because that's the brightest part of the picture right now, together with this part, and I'm not happy with this too. So maybe I'll put there some box, and maybe yeah, I want to find the position of this lighting not so strong for yeah, like that. That's pretty cool. And the last thing, of course, color of this lighting. Light and shadow composition. So we have three types of composition. Composition of the objects, light and shadow composition, and color composition. All of them only together, they we can call it composition. Only together. So in most cases, I'll pick some color from my for example, skies, and I'll try to get with the same color, but of course not so bright. It should be more dusk like that. Maybe not so saturated. Yeah, it should be just help for HDRI light. Yeah, to get some some reflections somewhere. Yeah, something like that. Not too much. Just small emotion, yeah, just a little bit. Every your step should make your scene closer to perfect result. To should make your work better. Okay. What do you think about Chaos Vantage? I like this tool. I started play with it, but you know, like Chaos Vantage and all other new tools, you should remember this is just a tools. They can be really cool, powerful, everything else, but this is just a tools. This is not instead of your real artistic vision. This is not instead of art inside of you. You can get some maybe even realistic images, but not nice looking images. Do you notice that the more tools we get, the more absolutely disgusting pictures we saw in Behance? And you know why? Because entry level become easier and easier. But unfortunately, real artists, there is not inside tools. This is techno-geeks. Real artists inside your head, inside your hands, inside your camera, inside your thoughts, inside your soul, somewhere here. And that's really important thing. Think about it. That's really important. Okay, go next. So that's a general feeling of incoming outside light. Yeah, so then we should start work with small points, step by step, slowly. Do not try place some big sphere in the middle of the scene to highlight everything. That's the easiest way to break everything. Let's I think let's pause or stop render. I like this picture, really. I already like it. Only one thing I want to add here, vignette. Yeah, like that. Okay, what's next? Next is lamps. This is absolutely typical Chinese lamps. Yeah, in the gazebo somewhere here, and we have them. So I'll turn. And yeah, you can notice I'll work with like less intensive lights to more intensive light. Why? Because if I'll place the most important, most intensive lights from the beginning, I will close possibility to see difference between less important lights. So I hope you understand my point, yeah? So let's I think I'll attach them, no? Oh, I know what I can do. I'll select this, all this geometry. I'll apply new shader to that geometry. Material, Corona legacy. And of course, I'll use translucency like that. Absolutely not so important which numbers of translucency you will use. Never mind. The most important part for me right now, that just apply another shader to that geometry. So then I'll attach all these elements together. I hope everything will be cool with this. As you can see, even this small movement works. Make my computer think so long time, and that's not cool. You should it should be finished on the previous stage of the work when you set up your model. Together with layers, with all things like that. And I hope that... Oh, I know where is the problem. That's instance set. That's instance set something, and I can get crash right now. So I'll start open new 3ds Max because it can be crashed. It can crash. What CPU you have? I have to be honest, I don't always forget the service startups. I don't know, somewhere here I should check. Ooh, okay, later maybe I'll check. Or no, I have, yeah, this one, i9 10 80 980XE. This one, you can check it. We have our auto back, so I can open last auto back. Yeah, that one, that was not so long time ago. This is just, oh, that's cool, thank you. Control Z. And of course I will convert it to editable poly. I will attach it again after converting. But anyway, I'll get a copy of the same scene. That's cool. Excuse me for that, but one more time, that's not my scene. We should work it. I try to improve it, and of course I'll get sometimes some issues like that. I should wait. I think it is epic for video. Oof, one more time, just video for video, like just video which can help you to make some animated bad picture. I don't know. If you want to get... No, I don't want to hurt you. You should understand. But this is not instead of story of the picture, because really good looking picture, this is animation, still image. This always about scenario, about what exactly you want to show to your viewer. Not just a picture like a picture. Yes, this is good way to render, fast render, and get fast result of like ready picture. But last week I show you how to make absolutely amazing, absolutely realistic animation in 1 hour using absolutely not so powerful computer, and you can use this, and that will be easier and faster. But this is like not instead of your ideas, not instead of your thoughts. This is just another tool, the same like a Vantage. This is just another tool for your great ideas, but your ideas should be great. Okay, so one more time, select, convert to editable poly, and attach. I hope right now everything will be cool. I can okay, I can do it a little bit in a different way. I can get it, and okay, I'll do like that. So I just hide them. Touch, I believe that could be faster, I hope. Yeah, that's definitely faster. We have 2 differentiators, and of course I'll place here some sphere. Center, like that. Of course, it should be pretty small. like in real life, like radius like 20 millimeters, like that. And as you can see, I'll place it not in the middle, and I'll place it not in the center a little bit, always somewhere a little bit on the side. Okay, I cancel it accidentally. Okay, of course that will be instance. Okay, and I'll do the same here, instance. Okay, I should check because it looks like some bushes cross this lamp. Yes or no? Of course, that's a little bit strange, and maybe I'll move it to avoid this situation. Maybe a little bit lower. You know, this is not because of some technical issues. This is because of love to your work. Because in real life, that's not possible, and your whole picture exists in a huge number of small things. Yeah, so every of these things should be so great as you can, so good as you can. And for example, this geometry, yeah, looks like something bad. Better model it. Yeah, and I'll remove this windows because I understand here we should have lighting through these windows. So let's check it. Let's open it again. One more time. We shouldn't get absolutely strong lighting which give us which fill our scene with light. Absolutely, that's not true. We should get small part of general lighting. That's our goal, because we will continue work with lighting, because light and shadow composition, that's really important. I think one of the most important stages of the work, and it should be absolutely careful. Exclude. I should exclude it. Yeah. Okay, so let's, where's my settings? Yeah, somewhere here. Okay, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I don't know why it's 12 object, but okay. Of course, I have blue lighting inside. That's not what I need. But and I have too strong translucency, but I'll work with that. Okay, group, open. Let's change it to light. Yeah. Of course, I'll try to use Kelvin. Of course, I'll make it much warmer. Like that. I'm not sure about intensity, and I'm not sure about so high level of translucency, because first of all, white color, that's too much, of course, and translucency number one, that's too much, and general color gray, not so realistic. Yeah, so one more time, composition. So I'll try to start with this color of color. I'll try to start with color we already have, yeah, instead of fighting with different colors. Yeah, so I'll copy it here. Of course, right now it's too strong. And we have yellow lighting inside, but in fact, that looks pretty cool. Yeah. Let's try where is the like highest point of contrast we can get. We want to have, why not? I like this. Maybe warmer, even warmer, to get really intensive orange color like that. Like flame. I absolutely happy with this. Yeah, so I like that. Am I like this? Yes. So I'll stop with this because I like it. I forget about bloom and glare because usually I use bloom and glare effect pretty strong like that. So let's go next. One more time, I will not add general lighting. I will move step by step slowly to get better and better and better result to explain the story to the viewer. Okay, how exactly I can do that? Absolutely simple thing. When I try to find some when I try explore Chinese pictures, I saw a lot of lighting from the bottom part, from the ground. Here, maybe I don't save these pictures, but I've got a lot of pictures like that. So usual Chinese gardens, like for example, like here, usually they have lighting from the bottom part and they highlight leaves, in fact. So I can do the same. And I'll do the same right now here. So I can stop this render and I'll go to the disclone, yeah, something like that. I'll add some target and I'll place it somewhere here. Of course, my main, I think my one of my main goals, that's highlight my gazebo. Let's check what we got. Yeah, like that. Of course, we can install some direction already. Yeah, we have selected target. Yeah, directionality like that could looks good. Direct input, I don't need it at all. So in fact I can start. So I'll use the same settings, but I'm not sure about temperature. Maybe that will be not enough of power. And radius, yeah, that's too big. I'm sure that. So let's make it like 2 millimeters, 2 centimeters. Directionality maybe a little bit lower, and intensity, I don't know. Let's try 200. Yeah. So is it? Looks not bad. Yeah. Really not bad. Let's continue this story. Nothing difficult. Just step by step, slowly, not too much. Yeah. One more time. We not put in light sources. We draw in with light. Pay attention not to the numbers. Pay attention to the result we get. Maybe behind this rock. Maybe somewhere here. To be honest, I want to get some light in there. Am I have any result? I didn't see it. No, I don't. So let's go there and check where we have it. Yes, I think I should. Okay, here it should works, but of course I should make it powerful. Yes, do you see that? That's absolutely amazing. That's absolutely cool, and I like it. Colors can be different, a little bit different. Of course, left side, as you can see right now, is already too strong. Yeah, too much of attention here. So first of all, I wanna move it closer to the middle. Yes, that's much more beautiful looking. Yeah. Place. Okay, and I think this left side picture should be. I'll try to make it. Guys, really, I try my best to share with you my experience, my love of the picture making. So I would like to ask you, please share a link to this workshop right now in your social media, maybe somewhere in group, maybe somewhere in your account of some social media, never mind, or please do that, because we try to do our best to share our experience, and we want to so many people know us as possible. So thank you for that, and I hope God bless you. Okay, let's I'll copy it, like copy exactly, and I want to find but to be honest, that was pretty cool looking place. Here we have some tree. Yeah, I saw this tree much farther, but it's not. No, there was more interesting. Yeah. So we don't get general lighting, just the points, and through these points we got general emotion of the picture. Yeah, so this is not like naked your partner, which can tell you, I'm yours, take me. No, this is just a little bit like like tiny smile, like eyes connection. Yeah. I hope you understand my point. So step by step, slowly, a little bit, and of course that give us much better result. So let's move on. Maybe under the bridge. Here we have some bridge. So I'm not sure about it, to be honest. Here we have some bushes, so maybe I'll put something here too. Yeah, so one more time, behind the rock. Yeah, to um to highlight some shape, not just lamp with lighting. Yeah, this is more than just lamp. But I'm not sure about directionality, because on the ceiling we've got so wide shape of the gazebo. I think intensity here should be similar to this place. Yeah, I'm not sure I like this lighting on the ceiling, so so maybe, okay, I can just, no, that stupid thing with breach. What can I do? I can place here some cylinder which can block the light. No, we got absolutely strange looking. Of course I can exclude it, that's clear, but I'll get shadows on the ceiling and I don't want it. So what can I do with that? Maybe I'll change position of this light and I'll get some backward lighting. One more time, painting with light. Much more interesting, detailed, yeah. Okay, maybe just like a theory, I want to get some light in here. Not because of lighting, because I want to have shape of the black plants on the foreground. So maybe I'll find a way to get some small amount of lighting. Maybe not small, I don't know. Let's, okay, I don't like this reflection, of course. That looks terrible. Too heavy, too intensive, too brutal. Directionality like that, but I don't want to have lighting inside the room, so maybe like that. Of course, I'll make power less. Write me something to the chat if you hear me. Yeah, I can see you my own stream, but anyway, write me some pluses to the chat if you hear me. We will continue. Excuse me for that. That's 3ds Max. Welcome to real life. Okay, so I'll go to Outback file. Oh, that was too too long time ago. So we'll rebuild it again. I will not explain you the same things a lot of times. Just make fast, simple things. Yeah, I'm absolutely happy that you Still with me? Yeah, and so I should open all my pictures and other details. Yeah, that's one of the references. Today is pretty hot, and I think that's because of temperature. My cooling system, maybe that's not enough of my cooling system. So let's do it again. Where we are. Do you hear me well? Everything good with connection with my microphone? Yeah. Write me something to the chat. That's important for me to know that everything cool with connection. I'm lost at files. I don't know what is this. Yeah, so we have no here. Here we have no. So we should start with pretty long time ago point. So let's do it faster this time. Without explanation, you already saw these details, so I'll place here some rectangle with target. Place it here. Place it here. There we have some box to limit reflections. Okay, that's cool. Maybe I'll make it wider, higher, wider. I'm not sure about it, like that. About color, of course, I should turn off visibility. What else? Let's start render and check it. Yeah, color. I can take color from that point, but I understand I should make it darker, colorful like that, and intensity should be about somewhere here. In fact, nothing difficult. I tell you that this is just a step-by-step work. I should make one more time my lamps. Not so saturated, I think. Okay, where's my bloom and glare? Somewhere here. Where's my vignette? Okay, like that. Okay, so simple shape, everything cool. So let's start work with these lamps. I'll make these lamps and then convert to editable poly. Okay, I will remove them. That's why really important to optimize your scene with and clear your scene always. So let's, yeah. Okay, I'll copy it. Like this one. I don't know which color it should be, but I don't know it yet. Yeah, so yeah, I already applied, and I should put inside some corona light sphere somewhere inside center, 2 centimeters like that. In the bottom part, that's always true. Kelvin temp, as I remember, that was something like that. That's not so important, of course, the number of okay. We move some bushes because they, yeah, they cross our geometry a little bit lower. Not, maybe not lower, maybe this side or this side, never mind. Okay. So let's yeah, let's exclude them from the gray material. Yeah. Where's my okay, where my okay, that's pretty cool. And of course, let's go back to the shader. Right now we should pick some color from the sky, yeah. And then I should save my scene. That's pretty cool, but it can be much better with right color, yeah. Okay, so front side, let's pick it here, yeah. Maybe a little bit less. George. There is no perfect settings. It is about each scene you have to think about how to real world behaves. Settings are just for performance. Thank you. You think the same as me. Lights. I think intensity should be a little bit more powerful because that should be like a lighting point. Yeah, maybe not a lot of light because when I explore pictures, there is no lighting from these lamps. This is just navigation more than light. But I don't want to have over bright. It's much better to have something like that. That's better, I think. Okay, so let's save this scene again. Control C, S. Maybe auto backup, not the best place to save my scene. So okay, next time I'll save it somewhere else. So I think we should, after workshop, we will cut this part when we rebuild the same thing, the same stuff. Kisk, I think, yeah. One more time target. Okay, I'll place them in the same positions. Oh, here we have some lighting, so I'm not sure I want to have so long. Line, and I think it should be, can be lower like that. So let's check it again. And yes, we should check all the light sources, every step. Because if we will scatter or copy just without checking light sources, we'll get unchecked result, unexpected result. I think it should be warmer and a little bit more intensive. Maybe I'll try to direct lighting here. Oh, maybe I'll copy this light. Oh yeah, I have a pretty cool idea. Do you remember everything was crashed when I worked with light in here? So in fact, I don't need light in here. I need a reflection here. So maybe I'll turn this lamp and get some result a little bit in a different way. Like that. And here we have this lamp, so maybe, yes, exactly. Woohoo! Yes, I'm absolutely happy. Only one thing I should make, just place this limiter somehow to get more. Yeah, shadows here, not so much reflections like that. Yes, that's amazing. That's absolutely things I think I need. Exactly, think I need. Yeah. What about this lamp? I'm not sure I want to see it directly. I don't see it directly. Okay, so we'll have here some like glare. Let's try to place some lighting inside this inside this lamp. Or no, let's go to the back side Instance? I'm not sure about instance, to be honest. So there we had another lighting. Another lamp. I think it should be a little bit closer, yeah. Yeah, like that. So let's try with a little bit more powerful. Let's make it more intensive, yeah. Oh, it is instance, of course. I'll make it unique. It's like this, yeah. Oh, to was 260 like that. It's not so intensive, yeah. So I'll make it unique and more intensive. And maybe even more orange lighting like that. But anyway, I want to get here more lighting on the bush, exactly on the leaves. So, something like lighting inside the bush. Yeah. So here we had less lighting. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe I'll make it wider to get like bigger output for lighting, yeah. Of course, I'll make intensity less, not so strong, but anyway, that looks pretty cool. Definitely, that looks not bad. I just want to try different position to get different results. I like this, but I don't understand why we have it in the right side. It should be on the left side, I think. No? And power, of course, should be less. Yo! Oh my god. To be honest, I want to hide it a little bit lower to hide light source, exactly. Because I want to get just shape of lighting, not exactly lighting. Yes, I like this. I absolutely like this. That looks amazing. Let's move it like it was somewhere here. As I remember, we put it like that. I think it is too big, and I think it should be exactly behind the bushes. I'll find some empty place here. Intensity smaller, but let's make size of source not so powerful. Yeah, it should be like that's not enough, but anyway. Pretty similar to that effect, yeah. So here we have some oh, I forgot about one more light source we place there. Somewhere behind this rock, yeah. Not instance. That looks pretty cool. And I think I'll copy to this lamp and exactly like this. Yes, because I want to get just reflected light inside this lamp. Where is this lamp? No, I can't. Unfortunately. Okay. So let's try to indirect lighting. Yes, that's pretty cool. I only don't like this reflection on the left side, so maybe I'll put it a little bit to the left to avoid this, as I understand this is reflection, yeah, because I don't want to have it. Yeah, right now that's much better. So what else? Here we still have this no, I think it should be not so powerful because this reflection too strong, I think. No. No, not enough. Like that. Okay, so still we have this gazebo, so maybe maybe I'll make it more orange and maybe even more red, like yeah, I think that could be pretty cool relation between different light sources. Maybe 15, yeah, a little bit more orange. Okay, that's, in my opinion, looks pretty cool. Let's go next to get some additional lighting into the gazebo. So of course, right now, as you remember, I told you from small to big, yeah. So that's we should work with something big. Oh, I cancel my auto back, so I'll save to the desktop this scene because I afraid a little bit. And I think we should make this lamp a little bit more yellow because right now that's and darker. So a little bit more yellow, maybe saturated, maybe darker like that. Yeah, right now a little bit more comfortable and in my opinion, yeah, that's exactly my opinion. So of course we should work with this light. Why we should have it? We should get some lighting for the table. I'm not sure this is exactly table because it looks like bench. But anyway, we should have some light and shadow composition, and light and shadow always much easier to have when we have 90 degrees between light and shadow. So we have light and shadow, yeah. To get this, much easier to place lighting somewhere behind lighting source object. Object should be lighted, yeah. And to avoid this lighting on the column, better place lighting somewhere behind. Yeah, just to highlight this element and to highlight something inside this gazebo. Maybe wider, no? I'm not sure. I'll try to do that. I'm not sure about directionality because we should highlight everything inside. Maybe not so strong, that's already too much. We should work a little bit more accurately, like that, yeah. Okay, and here we have lighting. So here we have, excuse me, windows. So, and I deleted previous time. But this time I should do it again. So delete here. Of course, in the ideal situation, perfect situation, we should remodel this gazebo and get better result exactly with model. So from that side, of course, I'm not sure we should have here any directionality on this lighting, but I should check. What do you think about our result, guys? I hope you understand my point and I hope you like this the same as me. Give me some your feedback because that's important. I try to show you that exactly because of you. Oh, of course, that's, as you can see, here is too strong lighting right now on the ceiling. Yeah, so this is too bright point. It shouldn't be brighter than all red things. So, of course, I will reduce power. Maybe I'll make it more red. I think I can take this color. That's cool. Darker. Okay. Of course, I don't want to have these reflection spots, so I'll turn off it. Yeah. Oh, I like this color, so maybe I'll copy it to this some of these lamps. No. With which lamp I got this lighting? I think with this one. Yeah. So what if looks like something really natural, and I like this mix of red and yellow. Looks, in my opinion, one more time, looks really cool. And you know, it looks like something mysterious. Yeah. Oh, I want to get a little bit more green magenta to the green side, like that. Small addition of saturation. No, I don't like this pink. It should be more yellow. Yeah, that's better. Maybe not 20, maybe 18. Yeah, like that. Okay, so what about let's move from the left to the right slowly. I think it get into red because the lights aren't usually that blood. You know, I agree with you, but I work with Midjourney, and I've got this result too. And to be honest, I like these results. So I not accept red colors with this light. So this is only about this. Yeah. So I just want to remind you, we started with where is my render? We started with this picture. Yeah. And we made this one. So this is much more, I don't know, much more everything, much more interesting to watch this picture, in my opinion. I want to work with curves. I know that's a little bit too early, but we don't have too much time for this workshop. So that's why I want to show you. I want to share with you my way of thoughts. That's the most important thing, in my opinion. And I like this picture, of course. Okay, what about filmic shadows? Where is filmic mapping? Yeah. Right now that's not so important, but later we'll get huge difference. Okay, let's go next. Of course, we have interior, and we should turn it on. I'm not sure, to be honest. We should turn it on because That's not my way to work with lighting. When if I have lamp, this lamp should light. No, that's not my way. I try to turn on just lights, lamps I really need. So I'll try to move from left to right and I'll get some result. Let's save this picture, save as like that. It will be pretty long workshop, but why not? I want to get. Do you have power to work today? Write me something, please, because I want to get some really cool result till the end. Okay, I'll try to copy this. I want to try to get some lighting under the bridge. Maybe that's bad idea. I don't know. Just what if we'll get some light in there? To be honest, not bad, but too bright, of course. I'll make it a little bit less powerful. So I think here we have no other chance, other place for lighting. No, maybe I'll move these vases a little bit to the, what's going on here? I'll move it a little bit, yeah, like that. And then I'll copy some lighting source. Oh. I'll stop the render. And I'll put it somewhere here. Like behind the vase. Okay, let's check it. Maybe I should put them between the vases. I don't know. I think we can move them back closer to the wall. Oh, here we have some turbo smooth, so I can turn off it. I'm not sure we need it for so high level. And what if I'll duplicate this slide in? That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think this slide can make pretty cool relation between exterior and the interior part, and I hope that will be like that. So let's move to the interior part, because that's another huge piece of work here. Corona, like that. Okay, let's do like that. Kelvin temp, I'll make. So this is just a starting point, but anyway, I tried to find some light sources here, but there is not so much light sources. So I decide to work with hidden light. Come on, where are you? Excuse me, I'll try to find it again. Example 2 centimeters here. Oh, 1 centimeters here, and of course much longer. Nothing difficult, nothing special, just small line of lighting somewhere here, and on top of that, I think instance. Every time someone asks me about my PC configuration, I'll answer in the end, of course. Okay, because I already answered this workshop. I know that's wrong way, but I wanna save instance of this light, so I'll scale it a little bit. Okay, let's check it again. Let's check it. Let's check this slide. And one more time, it shouldn't be too powerful. This is just one of all light sources in our scene. Not only one, not the most important. About my PC configuration, I'll show you right now. We have some half a minute. Properties. i9 10 880 XE processor, installed RAM 128 gigabytes, and graphic card 3090 RTX, of course. I think interior part should be a little bit not the same color. So I'll work with more yellow like that. I think that could be right. And about lighting, position of this light, I can rotate it because I'm not sure I need lighting in the on the ceiling. Like that. On the bottom part the same. Um, I think the reflector is a bit too bright. I don't understand. I'm not sure which reflector you're talking about, but to be honest, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I want change something because I like all this picture. And to be honest, I want to make it unique and make power of light here and here similar. Like that, why not? Looks really cool. So maybe even higher temperature to, yes. Okay, so let's go next. On the ceiling we have light spots like that. Of course I will not turn on this lamp, but like main light, but I can turn on these spots and direct light in some places where I really need them. I can put them exactly here with target, because without target it can be really difficult to navigate my lighting. Of course I should make it much smaller, like 20 millimeters, like that. Color like that. Let's start with this one. Of course, like this. Directionality, I think it should be more powerful directionality to get more visible spots. And I will, one more time, I'll paint with lighting. I think we should highlight exactly interior part, so I'll try to direct and one more thing. I think that's not the main lighting in this scene, so this is like additional lighting design. I know here we have another pair of lamps. So let's, for example, here we have some decor. We can direct light into that decor. Yeah. And here we have this. I'm not sure that's a great idea. But anyway, we should have some light in there. And we should remember that's a almost pretty dark shader. Yeah, so we will change color, and if we will need it, we'll get much lighter interior part. But we should think about this twice, to be honest. Okay, here we have maybe I'll put light into the, yes, here. And we should have a little bit more lighting in the middle of the room. One more time, this is not this is drawing with light. That's why I'm so careful with every single light source. I think I want to have here, I'll make it unique and I'll make it more intensive because I want to highlight something on the table. That's bad idea, because from with this angle that looks really strange. I just want to check where we have this, like, yeah, so I working right. Maybe a little bit warmer because I want. To make it warmer. Yeah. So what do you think about it? I like this color composition definitely much more than we had before. What about ceiling light? To be honest, I'm not sure I want to turn it on, but in fact that's night. Maybe I can get no lighting from it, but I can make it visible. Let's save our scene, yeah? I think right now we will get, we will finish our lighting, our main work with lighting. Then I will work with general colors, and we will finish our work on the general color stage when we will get emotion, absolute understandable emotion for final work. I think like that. So this is glass here, and inside this lamp we have another glass. all rest elements. To be honest, I know nothing about Chinese interior culture, so I'll try to continue the same idea with the same colors. So let's and I need to put here some light sources, I think. Yes. Yeah. So I think instead of these lamps, I can put there exactly. Oh, I shouldn't group them. And exactly instead of these spheres. So let's try to do that. For example, 20 millimeters. Let's start with center, then we will change something. Okay. And then I will remove it. Yeah. So 1, 2 instance. How much I need them? Yeah, like that. Oh. Okay. Okay. And the last one here. So that's, I don't need it. Delete. Delete. And of course, rest elements of the lamps I can delete in this case from the lamps. Okay. Looks like I remove all of them. If not, excuse me for that. So, chronolight. Let's add it and let's. But one more time, I don't want to get any lighting from these lamps. Just to be honest, I'm not sure I wanna. I have to see them. No, that's already too much. Looks like terrible. Even that more than I want to have. But instead of power, I can make it warmer. I think maybe no, not less than 2000, of course. That, yeah, like that. Absolutely enough. Absolutely accurate. Maybe some accent in the frame on the interior. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. And even for that, and maybe in addition, oh, here we have some place for additional light lines. Yep. So we can get some lighting behind this cornice. this ceiling. Yeah, why not? Let's do this. I like this idea. Chronolite. Rectangle. I'll copy it here. Of course, later I'll redate it. Okay, instance. Like that, yeah. Where is direction of... Yeah, everything right. Let's check it. I'm not sure about color, of course, and power. And first of all, I'll place them here. I see hole here, but I don't see it in model. That's so strange thing. I can place here some rectangle which can highlight some details behind the lamp. Or excuse me, under lamp on the table, coffee table. I think that's not enough of power. Yeah. Or maybe wrong position. But no, we should see it visible directly. Why we don't see it? Because not enough. Okay, what about directionality? So as I understand, there is just not enough of so that's clear. I think it should be pretty tiny line. Okay, so I'll stop it. Looks like I don't see some part of geometry. Maybe it is hide it. Oh, that's box, I think, yeah? Display as box. Yeah, that's why I don't see it. That's clear. Okay, that's cool. So I'll place another layer of this light on the next instance. No, it should be copy because okay. Oh, excuse me. Shorter. Yeah, like that. And I will not copy it here because we don't see it at all. And I'll place it here. Copy instance, no. Okay, front, the same distance from geometry, or less, I don't know. That's not so important. So let's check what we got in the render. But one more time, where we have render we had in the beginning, render we started with. Yeah. That's absolutely another level of emotion of everything. Are you agree with me? Please write me something to the chat. That's Really important for me. That's absolutely another level of everything. Please write me to the chat. That's really important. Do not ignore me. Because sometimes I think I'm nuts and I speak with myself only. So, okay, let's focus on some really important parts of colors here. In the references we have read this. I forget the name. I should find the helping picture. Yeah. So yeah, gazebo. Exactly. So I think in case we add here some tiles on the roof, we will get much more reflections. In case we paint our gazebo in red, we can get more interesting result. But we don't have it here, so maybe that's different story. But to be honest, all the picture looks on the picture it looks pretty similar. So maybe that's not final version of design. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, let's try to focus on that. On the things we have. So on the bottom part we have white small rocks. Of course I will not scatter small rocks, but anyway I can place here white something. Yeah, maybe with displacement I can add some displacement to get some wider result, and of course displacement will give me not only white solid surface but just also shadows. Okay, let's add it to exceptions. I will not make them too white because here is pretty dark, and absolutely normal that if here we will have not like absolutely white like somebody's tooth. Like that. Okay, so we of course we can add some rocks here, displacement. What about greenery? The most interesting part for me, that's exactly greenery, because we will have a lot of exactly green and green color, and it shouldn't be exactly green. We should follow reference again. I think I should stop render because I'll select a lot of geometry right now. Let's select similar. Yeah. Of course, walls. This is another kind of geometry, another kind of greenery, but not. Out to back. Yes, Thank you. I am absolutely happy that you hear me. Uh, 2 hours from the 2.5 almost hours from the beginning of the workshop, and somebody still hear me, and that's absolutely amazing. Yeah, I know. Long workshops, that's always something difficult. You are tired, almost end of the week, but you should be strong. If you want to be real warrior, you should be strong. You should be ready to fight. I want to unselect a lot of things. That's why much better to have layers. That's rock, but I almost done. Okay. If I select a few additional elements, excuse me for that. Okay, so I'll copy this shader. I'll apply it here. I can put all these elements to the new layer. Maybe next time that create new layer for 005. Okay, so I should work with this a little bit right now. So let's start rendering, and let's go back to our main reference. Here we have a lot of lighting on the foreground, so let's check how the lighting, how the geometry, greenery should looks in the night and in the shadow, but with this kind of lighting. Because I think it should be pretty dark, much darker than in the middle of the day, something like here, yeah, because most of the lighting right now we have like here. So I'll try to find the position of exposure for this slide, or for this geometry. I will just add, and of course I'll add really warm greenery, because I don't need to have it cold, or it should be almost brown, I think. And one more time, it shouldn't be green like in the middle of the day. Maybe just in the, oh, I forgot. Of course, I should add them to exclude them. Okay. So let's know that it should be exactly like green brown color. When you have free time, come to Vietnam to play. I think you'll like it. To be honest, I wanna come to Vietnam and all this part of world, because I was just in India and Thailand. But that's not enough. I should dive into this culture definitely, and I won't dive in this culture because that's absolutely another part of the world, part of thoughts, absolutely another vibe, absolutely another culture, absolutely another religion, absolutely another people. So yes, I want to try this type of life. Just maybe, of course, just only touch it, but okay, let's try this one. So I'll copy it to translucency. I'm not sure all of these leaves have no thickness, but on another hand, I don't need to have like translucency like in the middle of the day. I should have just different color. Yes, I like that. That's almost like in the middle of brown, gray, and green, and that's how it should looks like. Definitely, that's absolutely. To be honest, I won't paint this into the red color. Like that. I'm absolutely excited with this. Yeah. Okay, where is my filmic? And that's absolutely another level of everything, to be honest. And I want to have more highlights. So usually we remove highlights, but right now I want to add highlights. Okay, that looks pretty cool. And I want to change background to make it more dusk, more dark. So I'll save this lighting, but visibly override. Not comfortable to use. Okay, like that, and I'll go there to output amount and I'll make it darker. I think like, no, that's too much. And I think I'll add I'll try rotate a little bit to get more blue color behind. The light shining on the potted plants looks very artistic. Yes, and I like that. Higher, definitely higher. So I think that's all for this place, yeah, because I already make everything I want to share with you this workshop. Of course, I can continue and I want to continue and I want to share with you more and more and more and more, but we already here 2.5 hours, and I understand On this workshop, I have no possibility to give you everything. I can just inspire you, and to be honest, I try to do exactly this one. Inspire you to experiment with your lighting, to work with light and shadow composition, to do something like that. Only one simple thing, a small thing I want to add before I'll start like a rendering of this scene. I'll add depth of field, enable. Override focus. Where should be my focus? I don't know. Camera target. Where is my target? Somewhere in the middle of the gazebo. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I don't need to have deep depths of field. Just blur a little bit foreground, and that can be enough. 16. Yeah, I've stopped. Maybe bigger, I don't know. Okay, let's add here last thing, denoiser. And we, in my opinion, we catch corona high, well, general feeling of our future picture. Of course, you should continue work with oh no, not interactive render. You should continue work with shaders. But in general, we catch our main emotion, because here you will have black or dark brown wood. That's clear. That's clear. Here we'll have a little bit more whiter couch. But anyway, we already got some lighting, so we have possibility to direct attention here, and we have it. Yeah. So black elements we have, or dark elements we have dark. Light elements we have light. Everything done, and I'm happy with that. So render, exactly, render like render. So, guys, I hope you can take some part of this inspiration into your real project, and you can make your real terrace. Because, to be honest, a lot of you, maybe not exactly you, but a lot of our viewers, subscribers, ask us to make something more interesting, not usual like day ambient light in the middle of the day in the restaurant or bedroom or bathroom, because we show exactly this a lot of times, but something more difficult, something more interesting, and that's why we show you exactly this workshop. I hope you enjoy with this. This is not so that's not so easy, but this is not so difficult too, because this is just few steps, not just only one lighting source as always for all scene. This is just, you should spend some time to set up all your lighting, that's true, but in the end you can get absolutely amazing result. And I like this result. In 5 minutes with the denoiser we'll get pretty cool result. I'll show it to you. And as always, guys, I'm absolutely happy to enroll you to our big professional course. This is course for guys who already work with visualization, and this course not about settings. This course about art, how to make an absolutely incredible picture which can evoke emotions, We understand this is commercial visualization, but when I told you evoke emotion means I want to get into this restaurant. When I watch this picture, when I see this picture, when I look into this picture, I want to come there and order some drink or dinner or lunch, never mind. And I want to spend some time there. And that's, in my opinion, most important part of the work, because when your picture do not evoke any emotion, nobody want to get there. That's bad work, in my opinion. This is exactly, I don't know why this works doesn't change. They should change, but anyway. So please continue. I want to rent this apartment. I want to spend some weekend here. Try to do it again, please. Yeah, every of them, every of these pictures looks absolutely incredible. And why exactly? I already explained you today in all previous workshops. Together, you should learn how to work together with three things. Three rounds of composition: object composition, light and shadow composition, and color composition. Only together, these three tools can make absolutely great, amazing result. We will work with that, not with settings. Of course, I'll show you some settings, how to turn on something like that. But this is just tools. Your main tool, this is your imagination with understanding how to make real picture. We work exactly with this. You can ask me, Daniel, what the difference between course and this workshop? Because I can get all the information from free workshops on YouTube and everything cool. Yes, that's true. But during live course, I will spend 5 weeks personally with you. I will give you personal feedback about your works. I will record comment to your work. I will support you personally. I will show you all your personal mistakes. And that's really, really powerful tool to get absolutely new level of your visualization images. Because in the theory, all of us know how to work with lighting, with scenes, with geometry, with color composition. But in fact, we've got more than 90, as I remember, or 80, I don't remember, pictures which can be improved easily, like today's picture render. It is really easy to improve them and get much, much, much better result. And that's really important. Really, really, really important thing. Yeah. So let's go next. We're working like real pipeline. Real pipeline means we work with the same stages you should work on the real project. Discovery stage, when you discover, when you explore your project, when you try to know all the details, you should get on this stage all the information about your project, materials, references, etc. Then we set up your scene. We have pre-recorded lessons about them. Lighting, we have pre-recorded lessons about them. Colors and shaders and renders and all the rest things. And in the real project, we work absolutely the same. So we give you absolutely the same pipeline as a real commercial architectural visualization work. Of course, we will add some new tools like AI, and we will like improve our work in the post-production. But this is not like we made absolutely terrible picture in the 3D and then improve it in post-production and like make it good. No, we just will learn how to use some modern tools of AI to add people, to add some imperfections somewhere. So this is just a tiny work which can help us understand pictures better and highlight highlight the main story of the picture. That's important thing. That's our team. That's me, Irena, Evgen, Anya. All of us will support you during all this course. So you will never stay alone with your problems. If you will get stuck with any issues, we'll help you. So in general, 5 weeks of education plus 2 weeks before. We already started preparing, like we already give access to the lessons, and some guys who already joined course started modeling and choosing references for their works from Monday. We will have 3 live classes per week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and after party with after each of live class. Each live class during 5 weeks you will have personally with me. I will show you absolutely new scene on each of these live classes, and every time that's every course that's a new scenes, and that's not some pre-builded, especially that's your scenes with your mistakes, with your troubles, with your imperfection, and I will show how to improve exactly your situation personally, because in theory I can give you you know everything, but in fact you don't use a lot of tools you know them. Yeah. Daily comments. I already told you every day during 5 weeks I will record you comments, my personal comments about your work, so you will get absolutely clear understanding if you will work, of course, absolutely clear understanding about your work. Troubleshooting video. If you will have any problem with your scene, we will help you firstly by words, by text, then I will record you some lesson maybe, or explain you somehow your situation. If not, I will record personally for you video with your scene, how to deal with your issue, how to solve your problem, something like that. About support I already told you, so that's clear. So, about course program. 3 lessons about overcast lighting, interior. This is most common, most important lighting technique you should know how to work with. Then we will spend 3 lessons with the sunny mood, interior. Then we will work. Then we will spend 3 lessons with some special situations such as underground apartments, or I don't know, interiors, other window glass, some mixed places, for example, like our today's example. Yeah. When we have some kind of exterior lighting but a lot of interior light, some special situation. That's why we called it exactly special situation, because this is not usual situation. And then we will move to architecture. We will spend 2 weeks with architecture, 3 days, 3 lectures with about sunny day lighting, because this is one of the most common lighting technique, and unique situations such as overcast, evening, night, maybe something else. So, for example, sunrise or something like that. Okay, so this is our course participants feedback. Yeah, all pictures you can see in this landing page. This is our students' works. So all of them write us feedback. I ask about that. I ask about that, so they write it because I ask them to share with you, our future students, their opinion about course. So that's really important part of the work. Please check all these works and all these. Just check this work. That's incredible. All of them, of course. Okay, let's move to the last part. That's prices. You should select your participation plan, and then you should apply. We right now just 8. Tonya, just help me to remember how much places left for this moment, or 8 or 9, something like that. So you can choose one of these participation plan and apply to join this course today. And on the last moment, I can tell you that for guys who with us till the last moments of the workshop, we will give little bit better price offer. 6 places. Oh, excuse me, 6 places left. So we will get a little bit better price offer for you, but only in case you will apply till the midnight. So you have just 4 hours left to apply and leave us your contact tomorrow on the working hours. Don't be afraid. We will text you firstly, then we will call you when in the moment, when in the hour when you will agree with Anastasia, and she will confirm that you are ready, because we work with people only who ready to work with us. We don't work with beginners, because we don't like when some beginners join our course and then ask a little bit simple questions. So we will work with professionals, with guys who already work with pictures but want improve their level, something like that. So you have just 4 hours to get a little bit better price. Thank you, and that's just 6 places left. Thank you for that. So let's check our picture, and maybe I'll stop render to just to check how looks our picture after denoiser. But is it? I think I should make my depth of field a little bit bigger. But I like, absolutely, definitely, I like this picture. It's incredible emotion, and I really like it. I absolutely happy with this. Maybe a little bit colder, no? But I'm not sure about it. Something like that. Little small balance, almost the same, to be honest. Yeah, like that. So I absolutely happy with this picture. I hope you happy with this too. Thank you, guys. That's all for today, and see you on the course. Thank you. See you. Bye.